Welcome to Rituals and Ash. The wind has quieted. The ashes have settled. Now, what remains returns. To the ground beneath us, to the patience of the earth. Take a breath. Feel the weight beneath your feet. That ancient body that holds everything without judgment. The earth does not choose what to carry. The fallen leaf, the forgotten bone, the tears that have long dried into salt. It holds them all with the same stillness, neither rejecting nor clinging. This is the wisdom of the ground, that all things belong when they are allowed to rest. Once, there was a monk who tended a garden. Each morning, he bowed to the soil before planting a seed. A student, watching him, asked, "Why bow to dirt?" The monk smiled, because it receives everything, even what we no longer love. To return to the earth is not to end, but to be received by something vast enough to forgive. The body that once moved, wept, and dreamed now becomes the body of the world itself. This is not loss. It is participation. To decay is to join the dance of renewal. To fall apart is to feed what will rise. When you hold ashes in your hand, you are holding what the Buddha called pathavidhatu, the earth element, the firmness within all forms. But if you listen closely, you'll hear that even firmness hums with impermanence. The rock erodes, the mountain breathes, the dust drifts home on the wind. Nothing truly ends, it only changes its name. Our grief, too, must find soil. Not the kind that buries, but the kind that nourishes. When we lay our pain down gently, the ground transforms it, like compost becoming fertile once again. Sorrow, when embraced, becomes the ground where compassion grows. In the teaching of the Buddha, earth is the nature of equanimity, upekkha. It does not grasp nor push away, it simply holds. When the mind becomes like earth, it can receive praise and blame, joy and sorrow, without being shaken. This stillness is not numbness. It is a wisdom born of deep acceptance. To be human is to crumble again and again. And yet, within each fall, there's a chance to root deeper into truth. Just as the seed must split to sprout, we too must break open to grow. The end of form is never the end of life. It is the invitation for new shapes to arise. In every handful of soil lives the memory of stars, the calcium in our bones, the iron in our blood. All were once parts of suns that died so we could exist. When we return to the earth, we do not disappear. We return to the cosmos that has been waiting for us. So kneel, touch the ground that holds your shadow, whisper a thank you. The body you grieve will one day feed trees, and the trees will offer air to another life. This is the circle that never closes, the compassionate geometry of being. In House of Miss T, we do not see ashes as what remains after the fire. We see them as what begins the return. When charcoal and salt meet the ground, they do not mourn. They remember. They remember the warmth, the breath, the weight of hands shaping what love could not let go. To make something from ashes is not defiance of death. It is reverence for continuity. It is the silent bow to the wisdom of earth, that everything, when laid down with love, becomes sacred again. Take another breath. Feel the stillness beneath you, the quiet that holds the world together. This is where endings dissolve into beginnings, where grief turns into ground, where you and everything you have ever loved are finally home. To return is not to end. Each grain, each sacred disk, holds the weight of peace. Reclaim the future. Reclaim the soul.